music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 5, Episode 2. But guess what you should do first? You have not done it already. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Okay, and do not forget to also hit the notification bell because it lets you know when I have new content up and on my channel. So, it is 4:10 in the morning, okay? And I need to finish this up so I can go to bed. Lyric a rapper now? What's going on? I mean, I'm like, is she a rapper? Is she a singer? Is she both? But she's up there rapping about paying the rent and being the bitch paying the rent. But girl, okay, if you say so. So she's having a little showcase or whatever. We see that she also invites Brooke and Princess. And I'm like, what a damn, combination. So why Princess got that damn Vaseline in her eyelids? Whatever eyeshadow that she has on, it looks like they coated it with Vaseline, okay? And I just don't like it at all. She can do better. Anyway, Brooke is bringing up how her and Marcus are engaged now. I'm looking like, bitch, that was a jump from last season. That's okay. Congratulations, girl. How did he propose? She says how they've been hanging out after last season. He would come over for the holidays. He came over for around Christmas time. He showed her mama the ring, and she took it. He proposed? No, he didn't propose. But being in the mirror, I say, bitch, is you delusional? She said this man showed her mama the ring, and she snatched it up and said, it's mine, we engaged, we getting married. He don't know it though, but that's what's going on. You batshit ass crazy, girl. You too damn crazy. He ain't proposed you, girl. He don't want to marry you at all, okay? He was showing him in the ring, probably fake. Anyway, she said, I told him that because he said he was not ready for marriage, but I took the ring from him anyway, and we get married. But he can, until he's ready, he can go out and slang his dick wherever he sees fit. Is what she basically. He can go all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Give it to whoever. Go and sow your wild oats. Go sow your royal oats or whatever. This is not coming to America. He's not from Zamunda. He is not Prince of King. Okay, not at all. He is Simi. Okay, no one wants Simi. Anyway, but she say even if he out here sowing his wild oats, he gonna come back to her and marry her. Girl, you sound damn stupid. You sound like damn princess. Let me stop. Anyway, Lyrica is letting them know how her and K Michelle got beefed out or whatever, and how Kay mentioned that she was trying to sleep with Safari. Brooke was like, I heard the same thing. I said, girl, you heard what? So she said that she was at a Facebook Live event. It was her, it was her, Lyrical and Safari, and they were flirting back and forth. And she said she noticed it then, thought it was weird that, they were flirting back and forth. And I'm like, Safari, bruh, don't do it. This bruh don't. That's your friend, wife. Don't do that. Anyway, but again, Brooke knows the situation too. She doesn't say it to anyone. She said it in her confessional. Cool. Prince is talking about how she deleted all of Ray's photos off her IG. She removed his last name from her social media, and she don't understand why his mama and sister was calling her, texting her or whatever, and throwing shots on Instagram because you were too, boo boo. This is my thing with them. Princess could not be surprised that Ray J's people was all up in the mix. They've always been that kind of family. You cannot get mad when people who've shown you what they are and what they do. You cannot get mad when they continue to do that. His mom and sister be all up in the mix, and if something go down, they gonna be a part of it. Now you shouldn't, because when the man and the woman get married, the marriage is there. That is a whole new family. However, Ray's family has always been all in the mix, okay? So, at that point in time, she's upset because I don't know why his mom and sister was upset with me. Because I get why they upset. I completely get it. This is the thing. When you are a unit, when you are a union, even when we never heard a peep about Jay-Z and Beyonce's marital issues at all, because you're not supposed to be online beefing with your spouse. Okay, you're not supposed to be the spouse who put your husband business out in these streets. If y'all, because the thing is, no one had any inkling that something was brewing, or something was wrong until Princess put it out. No one seen Ray J out and said, ooh, Ray J out in these streets fucking around his wife. When Kevin Hart cheated on Nico, we saw the shit, okay? It wasn't her putting him out. The shit came out. The reason that Mama Norwood and Brandy is upset, and probably Daddy Norwood, is because Princess leaked that it was some kind of issue. And I can get why you're upset, because you're saying you should not be the person to feed into the bullshit. Okay, I completely get that. I don't want to hear that whole thing, but his mama be too whatever. And that ain't my point. My point is, even if your mama sister not pissed, I would be pissed if you put me on blast for some shit on Instagram. Argue with me all day long, call me, cuss me out, text me some crazy bullshit, but you don't have to let the world know we beefing right now. Okay, you just don't have to do that. But that's just me. Anyway, Ray then pop up on her, whatever, and you can't be just popping up on me. So you want me to stay gone? I mean, you either want him back or you don't. If you don't want him back, tell him to go away. But I mean, he has to pop up eventually. Anyway, he wants her to publicly apologize for the things that she posted on social media, and for also, beefing with his mom and her sister. And she's like, you know what, the Norwoods need to apologize to me for their shit. I say, well, bitch, you are a Norwood. You are Princess Norwood. You're married into the damn family. You can't act as if they not you and you not them. Y'all all should be one damn blended family, but you're not, because y'all are crazy. Anyway, they have a gender reveal party, and he like, you need to kind of fix that before that so we can get these things done. Who cares? We see Lyrica's wife, A1, because he's a girl. And he's talking about, how I was on social media. Me and my wife was dragging K. Michelle. I'm not here for no man dragging no female and no female bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes, even if it's your spouse, you can ride for them without being included in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion based on, I don't like men who get involved in women shit. I just don't like it. If I'm beefing with a girl, I don't want my dude beefing with her. Your backup to me should be just supporting me in general and tell me I'm right. Okay, that's what you should do. I don't need you on social media like, oh, that bitch this, fuck her. I don't need you doing that, bro, because it makes you look pussy. And that's my opinion. Anyway, he's meeting with Marcus, okay? Marcus says how he not with Brooke at all. He said she took that ring, she basically stole it or whatever, but, I've been out here sowing my wild oats, and I done found something I like. I'm like, oh, well, did you now? Isn't that special? We not surprised. So, A1 then bring up how him and Lyric kind of beefing or whatever, based on, K. Michelle saying, her and Safari messing around. Marcus saying, man, you know what, I heard that too. He like, what? He like, yeah, Brooke told me how they was at the little Facebook Live event or whatever, and they was definitely funny. He said she told me that, and I just kind of didn't think about it. I was like, whatever. He's like, damn. He said, but when I'm like, I don't want to be going crazy on camera. Anyway, he then said, but I didn't think nothing about it until you just mentioned it. He like, okay, well, damn. Now that means 2 people saying it. Not 1, but 2 people. He said, you know what? I'm finna go talk to my wife. And I said, well, that's what you should do. Anyway, we then see Lyrica is meeting up with Apple. Is it Apple Watts? The stripper who want to be a rapper? She meeting up with her. Apple asked me with Lyrica, she said, because I want to basically apologize to her and ask her if I can work with her husband so that ain't no issues. She apologized to Lyrica, said, wasn't any issues. I was just doing my job, so it wasn't any disrespect or whatever, but I'm a stripper. It was what it was. And she's like, I'm just trying to make it. I shot my shot to be a rapper. She says, people look at me, it's just a stripper. And she said, mentally, I'm trying to be stronger. I feel like she has a whole story. I feel like the way they introduced her was misleading. Okay, they introduced her as this big booty stripper who may be trying to fuck A1. Okay, and then it went from that to, well, no, she can actually rap. And then that to, She's a struggling rapper who really wants to just stop stripping, basically, to get out of the life. And so she's like, for me, mentally, I be, smoking and drinking and drugging. I want to stop stripping. I want to stop selling my body. And you know what I'm saying, I just want to know if it's cool if I can work where they want. I said, well, that's the guy. Now that's some truth. She just, for her to admit that people don't realize how they think, oh, she just strip or whatever. She like, no, they think I'll be happy, I'll be sad, or vice versa. I'm like, she just seems real, and I do want to see more of her story. So Liquor said, you know what, it's cool, you came, you talked to me, whatever, I don't mind you working with my husband. A1 then walk in. I say, girl, Lord Jesus. So of course I thought, you know what, it's some shit, let me leave. He sit down, he like, you know what, what's up with you on Safari? She's like, really nothing. He the homie, you know what I'm saying, he cool with both of us or whatever, that's really it. He like, but I'm wondering if y'all fucking. I'm looking like, well, okay, get right down to it. And at this point she's laughing. He's a friend. I only, text him before to get him to come to your party, and then since then he sends us group texts, and he say, I ain't in no group text with him. Let me see your phone. I said, oh shit. When anyone says, let me see your phone, just run. If you're guilty, bitch, run. But here you go. He looked through her phone. He like, why ain't no texting here? All her texts are deleted. No one deletes all their texts, okay? You might delete a couple strands. Okay, it's strand here, strand there, strand, but you're not deleting all of it. You're like, when your phone has some text messages in here, I don't keep my text messages. He said, you full of shit right now. I say, she really is. Cause when she said, I don't keep my text, bitch, who you fooling? Who you think you talking to? Girl, these fuck by. At this point in time, she creates a full-fledged, I'm a baby, I didn't do anything to do this, you're making me mad. I'm like, girl, you up and yelling and fussing and fighting, knocking the drinks over, whatever. I'm not doing this. When I catch K Michelle, I'ma beat her ass. Fuck her, fuck Safari, fuck everybody. I'm like, girl, you protest too much, do I? That's what I declare. I'm like, you really out here being real extra for no goddamn reason. If you didn't do it, there's no reason for that kind of reaction. She doing that because she's guilty of something. She might not have fucked him, but she was flirting. She was at least, someone was flirting with someone because she's upset because it's the truth. She was acting a plum D fool. Yeah, she went out to the car. I don't want to talk to him. The producers had to say, girl, come here and talk to your goddamn husband. Girl, just stop the bullshit. He then says, she got like a fucking viral. Anyway, she come back in, and then she like, you gonna either believe me or them? Who you gonna believe? I'm like, why you yelling? Why you acting like that? Because you're fucking guilty. So at this point, he was like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't even about what K Michelle said. Brooke said she saw something too. She's like, what? Brooke, that's my girl. He like, well, look, she said at that Facebook Live event, y'all was flirting back and forth. I can't believe, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay at my mom's house. Like, I'm not coming home. He said, well, that's fine, because I'm going to figure this shit out. I'm like, girl, he is on the mission. Okay, honey is on the mission to get the information. His nails is all painted. His pearl is white. He got his hair all done or whatever. He ready to get his girl back, but also lose the girl. But, who knows what's going to happen. I don't care about Paris. It was Paris was there. I think Princess was there. That white girl who we know has an accent was there from last season. I don't care. Now the white girl with the accent is there from last season, was having a party. Okay, Brooke is there. Brooke sees Marcus from across the room. Marcus, darling, and she walk over. She scroll on over, give him a hug from behind. He like, oh, hey, girl, gives her a hug or whatever. It's cool. It's cool. She gets shocked because his girlfriend walks up. Well, all right. Okay. This is going to get interesting. She's like, is that your assistant? And she's like, no, I'm not his assistant. Who is this? He's like, no, she's not my assistant, not at all. Is that your girlfriend? And he was like, yeah. And so, at this point in time, Marcus has told you, this is my girlfriend. Girlfriend, this is Brooke. Brooke like, when did you get a girlfriend? I can't can't believe this. I gave him permission to sow his wild oats, but I did not mean get a girlfriend. Bitch, when you tell someone to go fuck somebody, what do you think what happened? And I'm like, I didn't think I wanted him to go do that, but not catch feelings for somebody. You are a fucking idiot. Okay, if you ask me. This point in time, you know what I'm saying, she's foolishly asking him, was she your girlfriend when you was with me around Christmas time? Was she your girl? So now she's naming all the time they've been together, saying, was she your girlfriend then? And he's saying, like, you tripping. Like, you really, you got the whole wrong idea. Like, this might, like, we ain't, you know, like, this ain't nothing. And she's still talking. And the girl, like, what? You was with her? And this time or whatever? Like, wait a minute, let me hold on 1 second. So he paused at his girlfriend because Brooke just keep talking. And you know what I'm saying? For him, he does talk to her privately and says, look, you told me to do my thing, and that's what I'm doing. What do you want me to do? He just told you who she was. So my thing is, the way Brooke acted was stupid. It made her look pathetic because you're pissed off because he told you he has a girlfriend, which means you kind of don't mean nothing. And I'm like, you know, you told me to do me, that's what I'm doing. She says, I know I'm not giving you no coochie. However, that don't mean go get a girlfriend. Girl, the girlfriend like, what is you doing? Because at this point, he's holding the girlfriend's hand, but he has another arm on Brooke and kind of like pushing her away but pulling her close, like, and he was kind of touching her butt. It was really, really weird. Really touching her butt? Really? He like, you can listen to her? Man. Brooke then says, tell her if she acts good, she might get a ring like me. A ring? You want her a ring? He like, man, I ain't get it to her, she took it. And then Brooke is looking happy, like she don't know, you know what I'm saying, he mad. But bitch, he left with her and left you standing there looking stupid with a ring he didn't even give you. I say, Brooke, you are a complete idiot. Brooke is more of an idiot this season than she was last season. Last season, she at least found out he was on some bullshit and she stopped kicking it with him and then faked the whole thing with Boobie. This season, though, she's willing to say, it's a net on my glasses. I should have stopped doing reviews until I just move. I should just move today. It's just driving me so fucking crazy. Anyway, but yeah, she's just more dumb this season, and that's, I can't think of what else I'm gonna say. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just, oh God, it's so frustrating. A1 is having like a promotion shoot or whatever. He invites Apple Watch down to, as he says, you know, see how things go on. I'm like, for me, it looked like you on the cast of RuPaul Drag Race Butch Edition, and you're shooting goddamn video of RuPaul. Anyway, you know, he got Apple down there, and he like, you know, we'll spit, you got some raps up, spit some. She said she ain't had nothing. I'm like, then you're not a rapper. Like, I get if you don't have like a demo or you don't have like a whole thing like planned out and like mixed or whatever, but you ain't got no nothing, no freestyle, no nothing, girl. You is not a rapper. You are not an artist. You need to come, you need to, or because he said with a puff, so right now he said spit, and you have nothing, and then you get nothing. I mean, I wonder if she thinks I'm semi cute. Excuse me. I mean, when she all done up, she's cute. So I'm like, does she think because she looks nice that she can kind of skate by? My hair blowing. That she can skate by. That might be what I felt, my damn hair blowing on my face. That she can skate by and not be a real musical person. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. At this point in time, we then see Ray pull up. And I'm like, at this point in time, all Albert seen is him gossiping with his young girlfriends. We see Ray and A1 gossiping about what's going on with Lyrica and Safari. Apple say, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave right now. Who has those kind of conversations in front of a full-fledged stranger? Apple's a stranger. She's a new cast, but I'm like, she should not be privy to that. And she said, I just got cool with Lyrica. I don't want to be any bullshit between her and her personal business. I'm leaving. You're smart, girl. Anyway, he tells him, like I heard from other people, that, you know what I'm saying, supposedly Lyrica and Safari something was going on. And he like, man, I don't think, Safari gonna be here for K Michelle's show. I don't think he would do that. You know what I'm saying? He the homie. We all friends. We together. You never know. You never know. Again, I don't care about Paris and K Michelle. I skipped the whole scene when Kay was talking to Auntie. What's Auntie's goddamn on there? What's that girl name? See, that's how much it didn't matter. K Michelle gave us really good stuff the first episode. I was bored with her this episode. Her and Paris meet up basically. They ain't spoken for years. You know what I'm saying? Kay like, look, for me, it was never about the money. Okay, it wasn't about how much money was. It was the principle of the fact that you used my card to do something, and that's my money. Paris, like, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't do it maliciously. So basically, it was just an Uber ride. Bitch, I wouldn't care. It was a goddamn penny so candy trick or treat bag. It's my money, bitch. Okay, and the fact that Paris keep trying to downplay it because of the amount of money means she's a petty thief. Okay, you're a petty thief. You're a petty person. That I'm on it. It wasn't but $50, but you didn't have the money to use. You use her shit, so it does not matter how much you steal. Okay, you stole it, girl. Bye. And you know what I'm saying? She like, Kay. I mean, she's a Kay trying to play the victim, as if, you know what I'm saying, she was the victim or whatever. I'm the victim because she caught me as thief, and people kept looking at me as I was a thief. But you stole something that wasn't yours. You're a thief. Anyway, again, it don't matter how much you stole some shit, girl. Let's move on with it. Anyway, they both kind of own up to their own thing. And again, guess what happened? I didn't care. We do see Princess and Ray has their gender reveal. This was crazy. Okay, they had the whole gender reveal. Princess says she's not happy to see Ray's family there, and we see Mama Norwood, Daddy Warwood, and Brandy. And she said, I'm not happy about them after what they've been doing to me on social media. But again, you started it. You know how his family is, and again, knowing how his family is does not make it right. I get that, but you can't do certain shit. If Jay-Z put some bullshit up about Beyonce, please believe Mama Tina and Solange is coming for that ass. You can't, because some families do that. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, I'm a ride for mine. I would give zero fucks. Okay, if my brother's wife went on social media and put some of their personal business out, I would have to have a conversation with her. Okay, it would happen. Okay, because you trying to play my brother. I mean, I will call my brother first and say, hey, I'm finna say some shit, bro. Like, I'm letting you know ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? But siblings do that for people sometimes. The thing is, Princess don't see I don't think she see what she did is wrong. And I feel like what she did was wrong, and it's wrong regardless of how his family feel about it. Period. Because as we supposedly find out, he wasn't cheating. Because if he was, she stayed with him anyway, so what does it matter? Anyway, so she feels as if she does not have to apologize to his family. You know what I'm saying? Mama Nora will come up and she ain't backing down. I'm upset with you. It should never be a thing where the spouse or the family should never put out something about someone else within family. Like, that's just stupid. We have to, you have to be a united front all day, all night. And then, at this point in time, you embarrassing my son, you're embarrassing the family, whatever. You're putting things out there that aren't true. You need to apologize. And I think Prince was laughing at her, and Mom was like, that ain't funny. It's not fucking funny. I said, girl, who she go? So Brandy you know what? We just have to respect, because they kind of going back and forth a little bit. And Brandy said, we have to respect each other. Her mama said, you know what I'm saying? Well, she wasn't raised that way. And then she walked away. I said, ooh, bitch, she's mad about it. And then she says, oh, and you were? And Brandy said, yes, we were raised that way. Brandy says to her, because at this point now, Brandy and her finna have it out. She's like, look, I do feel like Brandy was being nice for the cameras. I do feel like Brandy probably wanted to punch her in the face, call her name, and cuss her the fuck out. But she knew, I can't, because we on TV and she pregnant. Okay, Princess has been doing a lot of things where she been doing shit knowing people can't really check her because she's pregnant. And Brandy said, look, I don't want to fight with you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be calm, cool, and collected. I think you should be a good example for the baby. And we should just kind of all get along or whatever. Honey, when Brandy said, like, we should be a good example. Oh, are you a good example for your child? I'm looking like, oh, shit. Brandy's face looked like she wanted to just punch her in her throat. She wanted to punch that girl dead in her throat. Okay? Throat. Not throat. Take the R out. Throat. Okay? And because Princess threw, that was a low jab, saying, oh, you're a good mother. I do think Brandy's a good mother. She then says, like, y'all should not be letting other people in y'all relationship. Like, that should not be made public knowledge. We just want the family stuff to stay in-house. That's how any family unit is. This bitch, Princess says, I'm not going to take advice from anyone who can't have a relationship last longer than 3 months. I said, bitch. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. Because we know Brandy has always had issues having long-term relationships at times. But I do feel like sometimes you meet people and it's cool and you realize they ain't shit. That's dating. Okay? People who are in relationships who have been with one person for a while, they don't get how hard it is to date these days. So I felt like, bitch, that was a low blow. Because even Brandy said she wanted to punch that girl dead to her throat. If you ask me, my hair is blowing. That's what it is. I'm like, these little, my edges and stuff is just kind of, you see that? So when it blow and I feel it, and I'm like, start going crazy. Anyway, Brandy admits, like, I'm not perfect, but you went back and forth with me on social media. And like, I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. However, we just need to keep people out our business. And look, real adults have real issues. Real marriages have real issues. No one is saying that Princess was wrong for feeling some kind of way. The issue is Princess put it out, and she's now pissed off that his family reacted. I wouldn't expect nothing less, truth be told, and I really don't care. And Brandy being single don't mean shit. So many people were single. You settled for Brave, you ask me. But anyway, because he was a cheating dog. Anyway, Hazel E. Old Face, but no, Lyrica, she run up at the baby shower. I'm like, who run up on somebody at a baby shower? She ran up on Brooke. Like, Brooke, you told my husband, you told Marcus that you saw me and Safari flirting back and forth, whatever. Why would you lie on me and Safari? Brooke said, girl, you must not be getting no dick from home. And I know your marriage is dickless. Because you was flirting with Safari. I'm like, bitch, I do get dick at home. I get dick down. Do you really? We don't believe you. A1 do not look like he has good sex skills, no matter who he has it with. And that's just my opinion. I feel like his rhythm is off, and like he'll have pearls on, and you'll hear him like hitting his chest, and it'll be distracting. Anyway, Lyrica then says, Safari was flirting with you too. I said you too, meaning she know for a fact he was flirting with her. That he flirts with everybody. So again, you were making it seem as if it wasn't true, but it really is true. Even if you don't feel like you reciprocated it, even if you feel like it was one-sided, there's some truth to it. And you're trying to act as if it came from out of nowhere, bitch. No, it came from a truth. Okay, a truth. But she won't admit it. So Brooke said, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lie, it's the truth, and you know it. And they're like, where's the text? Then where the text at? She said, I don't know, girl. Where are they? And she deleted all of them. Anyway, at this point in time, Lyrica flipping tables. Bitch, I'm, again, having a tantrum. Brooke, it's like, oh my gosh, she's flipping tables. She got a whole husband and a sad nigga. She's upset because that, of course, dragged Lyrica out. But again, Lyrica is protesting too much. She's making it seem like she's guilty. And we found out that she really is. So at this point in time, we see A1 meet up with Safari. Now, first of all, he met up with Safari in the goddamn parking lot and some goddamn ruby slippers. He had on the shiniest of ruby slippers if I've ever seen them, honey. I said, who goes to a fist fight in some ruby slippers? A1 does. So in the parking lot, he asked Safari, why the fuck you texted my wife? And as he asked him that question, he's like taking stuff out of his pockets, and he like, why did you take stuff out your pocket? Like, we finna do something. Like, what's going on here? He like, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I'm saying, it is what it is. I'm like, Safari, you should not have said that. Like, when your friends say, why are you texting my wife? It is what it is. It's not the proper response at all. He like, you know what? I don't know. What are you talking about? He like, you know what happened? You hear Safari say, like, look, it ain't like that. Bitches like me, and if your wife likes me, it is what it is. I said, oh, god damn it. Safari, what is wrong with you, bruh? A1 then pounces, okay? He attempts to pounce, and then the episode cuts off. We see from the preview, from coming up, something happened. We don't know what's happened, but something happened. I have an inkling that whatever it is that Safari is going to tell Ray that happened is the reason that A1 became Predator right across the table at Safari. I'm not sure what it is, but I do feel like Lyrica as did it. Okay, she did it, and they even brought up the how supposedly, she was talking about how the size of Safari dick, and that was before his dick pic leaked. So you should not know what his dick looks like. Anyway, but that's how the episode goes off for A1 pouncing. I mean, look, this is the code. The code is, this is the code. A1 wears pearls. Safari hangs low. Or Lyrica's old face. And then put some random numbers in. Anyway, I'm done. Bye.